Mr. Delivery, South Africa's best-known home delivery service, was in need of a serious makeover. Our brief was to create a 30-second radio spot announcing that big changes were happening at Mr. D. They would be offering more than just food delivery, and service levels were going to be radically improved. The client had a small budget and a very big story to tell. So we decided to ignore the brief and do something completely different. Instead, we decided to deliver our message using a combination of viral elements and Mr. Delivery's own distribution networks. The entire campaign would be delivered using absolutely no paid-for media. For this approach to work, we needed a really powerful idea, something that would engage consumers and get people talking. Because the brand was no longer delivering only food, the chef in the logo was now irrelevant. So, we decided to fire him and make him the reason for the poor service levels. This is the first time a brand had ever fired its own logo. The campaign kicked off with a teaser on the Mr. Delivery homepage. We felt it only fair to give the chef a chance. He didn't shape up, so we shipped him out. On the 1st of January, the chef was officially fired. Flyers were handed out with each delivery, and a formal SMS message and emailer was sent to Mr. Delivery's 500,000-strong database. Posters were placed in Mr. D outlets too. The disgruntled chef responded by sending his own mail and sticking up his own job seeker flyers. We launched a Facebook page announcing that changes were afoot. In response, the chef did too. His online rants were written to inadvertently communicate how the brand was changing for the better. The chef then resorted to calling up a list of influential South Africans, explaining why he'd been fired and asking them for a job.
I've been fired from my job at Mr. Delivery.
Oh no.
They say I'm a fat and lazy and the food is cold.
These recordings were then sent to the country's top bloggers and DJs in the form of a handmade blogger drop. This blogger drop contained all the campaign material, a few personal effects, his official letter to the CCMA, and an old-school tape deck with the prank calls preloaded and ready to play. The bloggers loved the mailer, and the campaign spread. The celebrity clips were posted on YouTube. The campaign was featured in the press and spoken about on primetime radio for a total of 15 minutes.
And he says that they cannot fire me, I'm face of company, chef will not go quiet. And this whole letter is trying to...
On a minimal budget, the campaign achieved what a 30-second radio spot would never have done. It got people talking about Mr. Delivery again. It laid the foundation for the relaunch of the brand, and sales, initially in decline, have risen by 51%.